Well, it's always an electric environment when these two rivals meet, regardless of the sport. But when they're both really good, it makes it even more fun, like tonight in Sioux Center, Iowa, where the 11th-ranked Defenders hosted number 2 Northwestern in volleyball. Allie Cromendike gets the kill here, and Dort would actually win the first in a very close score, 25-22. But then Northwestern shows why they are the number 2 team in the country. In the second set, Emily Van Ginkel with really good defense gets the block. Anna Wadel goes up and puts it down with lots of power behind that. They'd win the second set 25-13, the Raiders would. Third set, Northwestern would build a 6-point lead behind plays like this from Mackenzie Fink. Love to watch these ladies play volleyball. They are really good. But Dort would not give up. Jessie DeJager gets the kill, and the Defenders would cut the lead all the way down to 4. Northwestern has that weapon, though. Her name is Wadel, now that she married Nathan Wadel. We talked about that. She's going to be an Athlete of the Week, just like her husband. Look at her go up and clobber that. She had 22 kills tonight. Northwestern would win the second set on a defender's error. They would take the match in 4 sets, 3-1. So they are now 13-0 on the year as we go to the scoreboard. 3-1 your final. Wadel had 22 kills. Briarcliff beat Dakota Wesleyan 3-1 tonight. In soccer, Dort 2-0 over Presentation. In men's soccer, Dort 1-0 over Presentation, and Northwestern 2-0 over Waldorf. And now here's Brandon Green with your Billion Automotive Plays of the Week.
Bridgewater, Emory Ethan's Jonah Hofer looks like a punt returner on this interception against Sioux Valley as he picks it off and then runs it back 70 yards for the touchdown as Bridgewater would go on to win 41-8. O'Gorman's Emma Ronsick lowers the boom with the big kill to end the second set as the Knights swept Lincoln in straight sets. Rough Riders quarterback Brady Dandenbring scrambled out the pocket, kept his eyes downfield, and hit Tyler Feldkamp in stride for the touchdown as the Raiders will blow out Lincoln 35-17. O'Gorman's Ava Manning goes head over heels and tosses it in to Sierra Barkis, who is able to knock it in for their one and only goal against Roosevelt as OG won 1-0. Former Madison Bulldog Jackson Yonke fielded the bouncing putt against Long Island University, and then he's off to the races, folks. But he looks like he is stopped. He spun out of that, and then he is escorted into the end zone by his teammates as SDSU won 38-3. And those are your Billion Automotive Plays of the week.
Well, I can watch that play over and over again. It's fun every time. Now, the President's Bowl is this Saturday. And the only Sioux Falls coach that goes in with momentum and a big smile is Roosevelt's Kim Nelson. That's because his top-ranked Rough Riders took advantage of some big plays in Friday night's win over Lincoln, including a 95-yard touchdown catch right here by Michael Paulson, breaking his own record for the longest in school history of 92 yards, which broke Nate Ovenden's of 89. Nate is distraught, by the way. Thanks, Michael. His team is very talented, and he's enjoying working with them every day.
I usually complain, none of these kids really know how important this is, or they don't really appreciate it. These guys do. And, win or lose, they're going to give us a great effort, and they give us a great effort every day in practice. All of our coaches feel the same way, that I can't wait to get to practice and get to work with these guys.
We're just 2 weeks in, but the Riders clearly look like the team to beat in Class 11 AAA. They have size, speed, depth, some swagger, and most importantly, they have a ton of talent. Well, it's back-to-back games in front of a big, huge crowd for Jason Poppinger's O'Gorman Knights, and he couldn't be happier that they get to experience such a big-time environment.
Anytime you get to play in front of, that type of atmosphere, our kids are playing in college-like atmosphere every week, when you're playing in Sioux Falls, that they get the experience that a lot of high school kids don't get playing in front of 10,000 people week in and week out, realistically. Even homecoming in our field, we'll see, 6,000 to 10,000 people out there at McEnany Field.
All right, so here's your matchups on Saturday. 3:30 kickoff, Roosevelt and O'Gorman. Roosevelt's 2-0. O'Gorman is 1-1. And then Lincoln against Washington. Both those teams are 1-1. That game is a 7 o'clock kickoff. And finally, The Twins hosted Washington again at Target Field tonight, and they looked great in last night's 5-0 win behind Jose Barrios on the mound. They won 5-0. Not so good tonight with Martin Perez on the mound. Ooh, that might have been caught. It wasn't. That made it 3-0 now in favor of Washington. Ryan Zimmerman then comes to the plate and promptly deposits this one in the left field seats. That makes it 5-0 in favor of the Washington Nationals. Twins would finally get on the board when Mr. Polanco would basically do the same thing. He hammers his 21st home run of the year. A 2-run shot makes it 5-2. But the Nats get one in the ninth, and that was it. Final score with Strasburg on the mound. He looked sharp tonight. Washington wins at 6-2. Cleveland is winning. The lead right now is 4.5 games. If the Indians win, it's down to 4. If the Angels rally, it's back up to 5. And that's sports. Well, I'll be right back.